instead of the Xerox to do this. So they are going to be good for a little bit more split push potential, and it is going to be the jungle off screen. But nevertheless, this is going to be a little bit of a interesting switch as well, because we are going to be seeing the attempt coming from Team Philippines for the attempt from Gang, and it looks like they will catch Win off guard, and that's going to be the flicker forward, and he's going to be able to escape this. But here it comes, the new falling for time. Team Philippines is at the stage where they are heading towards the late game stage, and they are having so much control over the map. But they are still respecting the team. Indonesia is trying to find opportunities to go in for split push. However, speaking of split push as well, it looks like they are going to try to make an attempt as well. The Numinous Blast does catch on towards Albert in that regard. He's going to try to go for the heavy spin, but he's going to be locked in place just like that as he takes them down. Imam gets a big two-man catch. However, not going to be able to follow up as well, but they need to make a fight for this as well. Imam going to get dived in front of the Masha and R7. He's down towards the last two more bars. The Andrew is going to slow his way through. He will eventually get the kill, take him out. However, he's going to deliver more pressure, but as he gets kited down and gets taken out.
Right now, Team Indonesia looks like their big target. Indonesia does not have enough damage still.
Oh, that was so smart coming from Sans as well. Not popping the magic, the Shadow Ball to actually contest that, just because he doesn't have the damage. But it looks like they are going to force the issue, because Arcel is going to get caught out. Here comes the Cosmo attacks potentially coming in. He's going to make a sprint for it. Unfortunately, not going to be able to do so, as R7 was going to. This is where Imam will shine the most. And that is going to be a big cooldown for the damage power spike coming from Sans. And Team Philippines may look to take advantage of the situation. But this is going to be a slow and sturdy poke. However, on the top side as well, we do see the Angela going to be in a little bit of trouble as well, because Gonzalez will find the pick. And that is going to be the confusion we were talking about as well. Immediately, the 1-1 getting killed. No hard guns protection. Team Indonesia, they are going to try to force a fight, but they're just too damn tanky. Now, they are going to try and catch off their Rosario, but Gonzalez is going to be joining the party as well. The Winter Trumpkin swap coming from Rosario to buy time for the 1-1, and that's going to be Gonzalez completely shredding them off, and Team Indonesia, they lose 3 just like that, and they're losing to focus on the crystal.
Team Philippines is not done. The minions are there. They're going in. They're pushing in. R7 trying to clear off the minions, but look at Gonzalez. Gonzalez is just focusing on the crystal. He dies. The crystal is just a slither of health. Can they do it? Soto is hitting it. Luna is hitting it. Double kill for R7.
No way.
Can't see Philippines.
No way.
Look at this. They're Philippines. They're desperate for it, but they can't do it. There's no minions. Getting more manageable now, just because I feel like CW already has his Athena shield. But right now, look at this. R7 is going after Imam. Imam is getting chased, but Gonzalez is there trying to protect his team. Now R7, that is his last HP bar, using the ultimate managing to get a shutdown. And now Vin is very, very low HP. Philippines, do they want to go for more? Imam has died 60 seconds on his death timer. R7 with a 63. This is potentially hard.
Down on focusing on the Lord, while the Soto is not going to be there, but Indonesia, they're scouting on the vicinity, but it looks like there's going to be a backline catch as well. R7 looking for a attempt, but Imam is going to be able to sprint out as well, and R7 are going to be going for the disengage, but Albert, he gets a big pin. He's going to catch down the Rosario. Great Winter Trumpkin dodge, do dodge the Dawn in life, but it's not going to keep him alive because they just don't have the damage. Sun used up his back shoot. Now he's forced to go in for the retreat, and Team Philippines now looking to re-engage, calling for Philippines to focus on the Lord, but now past towards the 28 mark as of yet. The Lord is getting very, very difficult to take down, and it's going to take a little bit more time while Team Indonesia looking for the point. Looks like they will give up on focusing Lord, and they will get punished onto a spin. Now, a forced dive coming from the backlines as well. R7 making an attempt towards Imam, but it's not going to be able to shut him down as he tries to become the distraction, but Team Philippines is not taking the bait. But look at how low the HP they are. The Lord is dropping very, very low. Team Indonesia, they want to force a fight as well, but CW can't get the kill. But the steal from Sun, he gets the Lord, and that is the biggest steal I've ever seen in my life. That burst coming in from Sun is going to be good, but they are wiped out, and Team Philippines, this 5-man healthy, knocking on towards the crystal. With or without the Lord, they know it's GG. Well played for Team Philippines.
Philippines take game number 1 onto Team Indonesia. Both of the things that we said were correct. This is why Philippines, they were
carry all the clean, but based on how the tank composition as well, they kind of split off that idea to deal with it by using the Xerox to deal with Esmeralda, gives it a little bit more damage, and also get Aspen bladed out for this next fight. Team Indonesia can look to punish this as well, but looks like Villanuna is going to get caught out as well. Here comes the snipe from Albert, patience as well, and he also steals the turtle, and now taking one shot off the turtle bomb, he's going to try and make a kill onto a Soto. However, the ever so tanky Esmeralda is going to be A-OK.
He would probably try it. Over here we can look at the top lane flicker. first in, getting a kill. Giving it over to CW would have been ideal, but Vin sacrificing his life to the turret to make sure that a kill is given over to Indonesia right now. Kill advantage 3-1 in 3 minutes of the game. Team Indonesia right now is being a little...
And it's all about stalling into a later stage of the game. But seems like that's not going to be happening as of yet because they are going to be grouping up and forcing a fight. And that's going to be a good pick, punishing on towards Vin.
It's not 5 minutes yet, and this is what I talked about before.
Sans gets a kill on towards Villa Luna.
Yeah, we can see right now Team Indonesia, they're having the advantage. R7 getting chunked out by Soto. But right now, Team Indonesia, this is what they're supposed to do. Get a lane advantage either on CW or R7, but apparently R7 is saying, I got this. I can handle this 1v1. Just get something somewhere else on the map. And they're really using this to their advantage. Right now, they have a small goal lead, but after taking the turret,
get the kill, Team Indonesia is going to be able to heavily punish this composition.
In the early game, it's actually good to chunk down, making sure that the tanks are dead. And speaking of which, Soto is going to be the first casualty of the game. But Vin taking a lot of damage. He's going to die over to Imam. Right now, CW as well as Sans trying to fight back, but they have retreated over on the top side of the map. Team Philippines, they are going to start pushing the turret. Right now, Team Philippines, they're trading all over the place. Will take for Team Indonesia.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But now it's going to be a little bit of a sitting game once again. Indonesia has been able to win the turtle fight, but here comes the flicker forward from Vin. He's going to be caught out. Oh god! But no, they secure the turtle. They won't sacrifice the Franco, but here comes the fight coming in. The dive from the side of the Karina as Albert tries his best to chase them down as much as they can. They got him low, but they don't seem to have the finish. Sans going for the Dawning Light was able to get one, but it's not good for the setup. And because of that, they are going to be opting to go for a lot. And this time, it's going to be very, very difficult to do so because everyone is going to be in the vicinity. Philippines, they are going to try to force the issue, but Team Indonesia is slowly chipping away. Dawning Light has been expended, trying to drop Gonzalez, threatening his position. Imam, however, from the back, will be focused down. That is going to be a kill coming in, and the Lord will be secured in the hands of Team Indonesia. And just like that, Team Philippines, they are forced to back out.
Without Imam there, Team Philippines can't really chunk down HP of Indonesia from a safe distance, so they have to...
And it's understandable. It's a different approach in formation, but Team Philippines can't break through that at all.
It's just a subconscious thing where in the back of your head, you're always having this nightmare situation of getting caught out. And speaking of getting caught out, over here, CW is alone and he's going to get chunked down. Why was he there? Vin and Albert are coming in, chasing in. So it manages to get the hook. And the kill is going to be given over to Albert. The immortality has been popped. And they're going to trade gold laner for gold laner.
Yep, right.
I would say almost being overly cautious, worried about this Vin as well as the damage coming in from Sans and CW.
I definitely agree. They definitely need a little bit more time in terms of getting their next item power spike, right? If you go for the usual standard build, they are going to be in a little bit of trouble. And I guess the next solution here is going to be farming up those immortalities. But while they're actually doing here, they are going to get caught up by this conceal play coming from Indonesia, as they will pick up both Villa Luna as well as Gonzalez. And these are huge major damage dealers from inside the Philippines, and immediately Team Indonesia going for goal to do so, even though he's tanky enough. But one more hook is going to come eventually. Here he comes, but the minion, that is just unfortunate for Win. But the minions are going to be pushing in. They are looking for an inhibitor, but here comes a big catch coming from Sun, starting like connects on two. They're going to be able to sustain their way through, but the hook again, and again, they keep hooking up, and that is going to be Team Indonesia getting another pick off. But the space has been created. Del Rosario making the space, and here comes Soto getting a 4-man catch, and they will be able to take down CW. The defense is good, and
potentially the last fight around the Lord, because we see how confident Indonesia is at securing this Lord. They're not baiting. They're not trying to bait. They're just like, yeah, we're just going to push away and we're going to secure it for ourselves.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult to do so, but here comes the hook. It connects on Imam, Dawning Light on him as well, but he's got the defensive maneuvers to actually tank through all those damage, and this is the game plan that they know that Indonesia covers on, and this is going to be the trap they set up, and they will take down Win. However, the fight is not going to be over yet because Philippines, they are still struggling too, but the second Dawning Light comes in with the Abysm Strike from Team Indonesia. It's going to be enough to destroy. However, the question remains, because time and time again, Team Indonesia, they have been focusing on targeting Imam. I like the adaptations when it comes to itemizations, right? Imam was forced to go for a Dominance Ice or the Athena Shield to try and tank the burst coming from this Dawning Light, which is smart, considering that he does have the sustains and tools to deal with it, but eventually his stacks is going to be maxed out eventually, so he's got to do a lot of damage. So he understands that going defense is good, but no, Vin says, despite how defensive you are, if you get hooked, you're done for. As Team Indonesia gets a big attack, and they are going to go and close out the game. The Lord is coming in. Soto trying his best to climb the backlines, but he just can't do anything about Sans as Team Indonesia gets the kill. And that's going to be another dawning light from Sans as they completely shut down Team Philippines in game number 2.
This is why I say I want Vin, a very talented, is a mixed bag. Because if you get what you want, that's great. But once you go in and it's a bad initiation, you can't salvage anything from it. Sure, you have priority because they did not know that Albert was there, and
yeah,
it was a very casual steal from him.
That was a very good prediction from Albert as well, knowing that they are anticipating that to actually happen, and there was just so much trust on him to actually come on top. And now CW completely bullying out the carry in the lane. You can see Vin is going to be threatening alongside, so they are going to be able to secure the gold plating for CW up top. So this is going to inject him very, very hard. But here comes the real manipulation, putting Gonzalez in a awkward situation. They are going to threaten his withdraw, but they will focus on Villaduna, and Gonzalez as well getting sniped up from the side. Team Indonesia gets a very easy 2-kill takedown. However, the retaliation is going to be in the name of Del Rosario. Imam as well going to be looking for the contest, maybe even setting up Soto for information.
Yeah, looking at this, there's no way for Team Philippines to realistically steal this away, especially looking at the top lane. They're focusing on to CW, and CW is able to escape-ish, still managed to get pinned down, and finally goes down to carry, and Vin unable to protect his own gold laner Sans, making sure that he gets the return kill onto the Rafaela overall. In terms
happened for Team Philippines, and that's just how they're going to force fight. But here comes the force fight coming in right from the get-go. Team Indonesia going for Tyrant's Rage. They forced the issue, and just like that, Team Philippines, they were able to defend the carry and get Vin as well as Sans. Team Indonesia getting a little bit too aggressive with the play, gets heavily punished for that.
Again, the focus is on the gold lane, and this is the situation that I was afraid of, that the Kufra is highly effective. An amazing hero can cap.
He dies a single more time. Team Philippines is going to completely roll over their composition, but as of yet, now third turtle coming into play. Team Indonesia still having a slightly in terms of economy. Vin going for the setup. He wants to go for a catch. Can he cancel the heavy speed? Unfortunately, he cannot. The turtle will be secured. The Holy Baptism keeping Vin in charge. Tyrant's Rage are going to be trying to set up before dying for his spell. But here comes the burst from CW. They take down Archive, and they are going to push forward. Team Indonesia just doesn't have damage. But no, I hold that thought for now. Big 4-man dawning light turns the tide for Team Philippines. And this time, Team Indonesia is going to have their backs against the wall as they get turned around. Luke be able to do too much, and that is going to be the Lord easily take in the hands of Team Indonesia, as Team Philippines knows that they cannot contest it once again. Soto try to go for split push pressure, not going to be able to do too much. Villaduna, however, getting picked off from CW, and this is the power of the Beatrix from the get-go.
Yeah, Beatrix, amazing damage, a lot of range. Let the Lord go, but again, it's not a Luminous Lord. It's not that big of a deal.
Yep, seems like here comes the attempt as well. The Hurricane, the heavy speed comes in, locks Vin into place. The tower is going to get a free kill on it there, and that is just going to be Team Philippines benefiting from this kill. Team Indonesia not going to be able to do too much, and seems like the strategy of poking from Indonesia is working out. But if you get caught out like that, poke or not, is not going to be able to do so much with control. CW is forced to actually join up to the fight to actually contribute in terms of damage, and this is so very lacking. However, Soto's gonna get a pick off onto a CW, unkilled so far, as he is gonna be able to help Team Philippines come over top. And wow, that is all happening. Gonzalez is having free farms all the way through up top side.
Good coordination between. It's a little bit too much. Gonzalez level 13 right now, and it looks like a little bit too much that Team Indonesia, they're gonna have to give this away if they're gonna contest it. What are they gonna do? Sans opening the real world manipulation, focusing on the backline, and R7 is gonna be taken down. Del Rosario is going down to CW. CW able to dish out as much damage as he can. That's the double kill, but right now he has basically no HP, and look at that, Gonzalez focusing and making sure that he gets another
Zit strats as well. But here comes the first round on, but it's only an Archive, and Team Indonesia is going to be applying a little bit more pressure, waiting on the side lane fight as well, because Soto is going to be in the nearest position. But looks like they are going to force the issue as they go in for the catch. The Lord is going to be coming in. Who's going to get it as well? It seems like it's going to be Team Indonesia, but they return the favorites. Gonzalez picks on towards the tanks as well. Team Indonesia, they need to make a run for it. Villaluna going to be coming in as well, but R7 goes in for the defuse. Double kill coming in from Gonzalez, but he he eventually falls off as the kite coming from Sans and CW just a little bit too strong. As now you can see R7 chipping away at the stone, trying to force them to back off, and CW wants to pick up as well. Another dollar that comes in, but CW from the side picks up bit by bit, snipes them from a range, and Soto goes in for the finish, leaving him alive. But Sans is going to be there, but R7, you need to help your compadres, and that is going to be a wipeout. Soto still going to be hanging on from side Team Philippines. He has the immortality. He's going to try to make an escape. The real motivation will
there as well. This is what we were talking about. They have to bait things out. Vin actually baiting out the heavy spin from Del Rosario, making sure that he does not have that crowd control. And look at how R7 just focuses on Gonzalez. Indonesia right now, they have a lot of map pressure just off of that one team fight. Right now, the Lord is pushing in, and Team Indonesia, they are in prime position to win this game. The Akai is in front, trying to make sure that the Lord doesn't actually enter the base. This is a good situation. He's trading his own HP, and right now making sure that he pushes everyone away. I'm pretty sure he wanted R7 for himself. Unfortunately, the angle was not damaged, but not as much as Gonzalez. So as long as they get that, they're gonna win.
Agreed. R7 keeping tabs onto Villa Luna's position. The Lord is gonna be stalking as well, but here comes the heavy speed, catching on the Vin. But Vin, he is a tank. He's gonna be able to disengage. But look at this. He's going for the setup, waiting for the catch. They catch on Soto, but he is gonna be able to get out of sticky situation. Real Win Mission was baited out, but Team Philippines, they don't really want to fight into this yet. And CW is gonna force the issue, take down Villa Luna, and you can see Gonzalez not gonna be able to do too much. He's gonna get caught out eventually, but still, they are kind of trying to bait out of the awkward pose. But here comes their reply as well as they try to go in for the concealed place, but it is still a threat. The Lord is going to be resetted for now, but Team Philippines has to concede aggression because the waves are shoved in.
Yeah, this is difficult whenever your inhibitor turrets are down. Team Indonesia, they're really controlling the tempo. R7 is waiting for a flanking position. Look at the Lord. Only 2 bars left. Team Philippines going in front. Can they secure it? Right now, real manipulation has been used. Del Rosario is there. Alvin is there. Alvin is able to secure it for himself. Imam gets a kill. But look at the back line. Managing to get CW. But it's only
he needs
just his immortality. Soto securing the kill for himself. He is going to pop his own immortality. Look at Imam as well as Gonzalez. Both of them virtually full HP. Even though Indonesia secured the Lord, but they are still in this game. They still want to push. The minion is alive, and they're going to secure the mid lane turret.
Oh, no, it's not over yet. Team Philippines, they know they've got the upper hand. 40 seconds on CW. Gonzalez is in free reign. They know they can close out this game because they've got the tank killer in their hands. They do get the good Albert. He's going to get pinned in. He saw the winter trucket, but that's not going to do him any good. The real woman's resurrection, and Team Philippines, they won't get back that minion control as they try to shove in towards the middle lane. Gonzalez looking for the opportunity. Sans will focus on going for the wave clear. R7 is back in the recall as well, but the inhibitor is quickly very focused on as well. Sans getting focused out, he won't lose his life. And now once again, R7 trying to finish off the minions, but eventually Win is going to be spawned out as well. CW on 1 second left from the side of Indonesia. He's going to be back in action, but they lost all their defense. It's only CW and Win as the tank killer will continue to push forward. 4v2 situation. This is going to be a very difficult one for the Indonesian defense. Then it becomes in. CW takes a huge chunk. This is going to be the GG push potentially, but now they're throwing their bodies just to defend against this, but they're just too strong. Gonzalez still.
And Team Philippines, is this a situation where they will overstay their welcome? They have the Rabela, they can heal. The minions are here. Gonzalez,
no way,
you're going too deep. You're going too deep, but they still managed to get CW. And look at this, Albert is proxying the minion. The minion is down in the mid lane, but look at Top. Top is still pushing. And right now, Team Philippines, they don't need to go back. A lot of the minions are pushing Team Philippines. It looks like this is their game to win. Sans is there. He has immortality. He will try to stop this. Real manipulation has been popped. But look at this. What can they do? Team Philippines got their second victory of this Vessel 5.
Oh, it is so unfortunate. Not going for the carry, they will take the Beatrix in contrast to try and poke away at the defense from Team Indonesia. Going through what is going to be happening, but seems like we are going to be jumping straight to the first turtle fight, and that's going to be turtle secured from the side of Team Philippines as they continue to back out. Now, the Tortoise Baton has been expanded from Albert. Can he back off? Yes, he will. However, but This time, the turtle is going to be in their control, and there's a little bit of a stalemate for now. R7 going for the flank, trying to go for a fight. Heavy spin is still kept yet. Here comes the time dirty, trying to secure the turtle, but it is going to be Team Philippines that gets it. But the rest of Team Indonesia is going to get caught out by the Numenor Blast, and R7 will get chunked away. And the Science needs to run for his life, and he is going to be A-okay. To do in trying to get objectives without trading life, just because of the stack they want to build up on towards a win. But it seems like there's going to be a attempt coming from Albert as well. The choice for Sans is being used, and Team Philippines is going to be ignoring the fight. While that's actually happening as well, Team Philippines, they will try and cut the waves. The Soto is going to try to outmatch the XP lane against the Esmeralda.
Right now, let's look at the goal difference. But before that, we have to see Sans getting pushed out, and he will try to survive. But unfortunately, trade your life for.
For the past 9 minutes of in-game time, I have no idea what actually happened. All I saw was like, one kills as well, and then out of nowhere, there's only 3 kills that happened, and out of nowhere, Team Philippines has gotten a 4K lead against Team Indonesia. And now here comes the heavy spin. They finally catch on CW. CFW just used his second skill, but he's going to be A-okay, and they are going to be able to trade a couple kills here, and that is just Villa Luna completely.
Even though he managed to use his second skill, but because the heavy spin just keeps on spinning, still is being locked down. But over here we can see R7 is in a bad position, and the kill is going over to Team Philippines right now. 3 kills over to 2. And look at Gonzalez. Gonzalez dishing out the damage, managing to get 2, manages to get 3. A triple kill. Is this going to be a maniac? And no, the kill is going over to Imam, and that is a clean wipeout. Team Philippines, all 5 members are alive, and the minions are there. Are they going to end it now? Because Team Indonesia is going to take at least 6 seconds for them to respawn.
Well, just like that, they close out the game, and it seems like they are going to be the champions of the 31st SEA Games if this continues going for the crystal as well.
Wow!
And then it is going to happen. That's going to be the quickest finish I've ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. Team Philippines, your champions of the 31st SEA Games. What a way to close out the SEA Finals right here, right now.
Pops a falling star move. That is the burst na meron si Zia. Meanwhile, minat-ngert. Edward, sino pa ba? Si Mo Pazin. Both of